Late General Sani Abacha is the only leader in Nigeria. We are still benefiting from his looting funds, even 27 years after his death. Nigeria is still benefiting from Abacha's loot. Many countries in the world are still returning what this man stole from his own people. The latest update right now is that Jersey, an island located between England and France, wants to return 9.5 million US dollars Abacha's loot to Nigeria for infrastructural development. Their only aim of returning that money is for infrastructural development within Nigeria. Since all my life, I haven't heard that there is a country or an island called Jersey where they're close to England. In fact, they are part of United Kingdom self, if I'm not mistaken. Now, because of Abacha's loot, now make me hear them for the first time to show you that there is no country in the world where we say this man never steal our money, go keep. So may they keep on investigating to find more. Let me just give you the full details of this report from Sahara Reporters before I will make my comments. And I read, Jersey to return 9.5 million Abacha loot to Nigeria for infrastructure projects. The authorities in Jersey have agreed to repatriate more than 9.5 million linked to so-called tainted property to the Nigerian government, according to the BBC. The Channel Island of Jersey is a self-governing dependency of the British Crown located in the English Channel near France. The funds traced to a Jersey bank account were adjudged to be proceeds of corruption and will be returned to Nigeria under a memorandum of understanding signed in December by Jersey's Attorney General Mark Temple KC and Nigerian authorities. According to the report, the agreement builds on two earlier asset recovery deals between Jersey and Nigeria, which previously led to the repatriation of over 300 million in looted funds connected to the late military dictator Sani Abacha's era. BBC reports that in January 2024, Jersey's Royal Court ruled that the funds were more likely than not derived from a corrupt scheme in which third-party contractors diverted Nigerian government funds for the benefit of senior Nigerian officials and their associates. Confirming the development, Nigeria's Attorney General and Minister of Justice Lateef Fagbemi SAN said the recovered asset will be deployed strictly in accordance with the terms of the MOU, that is, the Memorandum of Understanding. The successful recovery and repatriation of the forfeited assets underscores the effectiveness of Nigeria's collaborative efforts with its international partners in ensuring that there is no safe haven for illicitly acquired wealth or assets moved to foreign jurisdictions, Fagbemi said. He added that the money would be channeled into infrastructure, specifically contributing to the final stages of a major highway linking Abuja, Nigeria's capital, to the country's second largest city, described as a vital transport corridor. On his part, Justice Attorney General Mark Temple KC said the latest recovery demonstrated the effectiveness of the island's legal framework in tackling corruption, the strength of our civil forfeiture legislation as a powerful tool in the fight against corruption, Temple said. When I don't hear them, no be the same Abacha wey him wife dey warn us last 7 months for this country. Say make we no dey talk say him husband looted Nigerians' funds. Say him husband never stole anything from Nigeria. The woman even claimed that when her husband was the head of state, that Nigeria was more peaceful than it is today. Let's listen to her now. Make it not come be like say I'm just accusing her wrongly. Let's listen to the wife of Abacha last 7 months where they won Nigerians.
Abacha loot and all of that. But Adia, really, do you really think that, from your own perspective, would you say that all of these claims are accurate, especially with all of these repatriations of funds and all of them, credited to the monies stashed abroad under the military administration of the late General Sani Abacha?
Who is the witness of the monies that were being stashed? Did you see the signature or the evidence of any monies stashed abroad? And the monies that my husband kept for Nigeria, in a few months, the monies vanished. People are not talking about that. Why are you blaming somebody for is that tribalism or religious program, or what is the problem with with Nigerians. I pray for Nigerians. I pray for all of us. I pray that we should have goodness in our hearts. We should stop telling lies and blaming people. Why are we so bad towards each other? Because somebody is a northerner or a southerner, somebody is a Muslim or a Christian, or somebody is nice. It's not fair. I think the press should try, the press should try to educate the people. You are here to educate the people, to inform the people, and to entertain. You are here to help the country. You are not here to bastardize people.
Indeed.
You know? People are not that bad. People are not, when things are happening, you are not talking.
When I don't hear them. So, now, Abacha's wife, I hope that you have heard what happened. That the money where your husband looted from we Nigerians, we ordinary Nigerians, and kept somewhere in abroad, said they don't return now. That is to show you that your husband stole our money. We are not just accusing him wrongly. And you must understand this. Secondly, what about other nations where we say they no great return their own looted money, where they for their country? Because most of all these small countries, what about us steal money, go keep? Nigeria is richer than them. Most of them, the economy is booming because of that money. So you can't expect them to agree and return that money ASAP. No. Maybe the reason why this island of Jesse decided to return their own is that they have invested it in many areas and it has yielded benefits. So they decided to return that money now. After they have make use of the money in one way or the other and their benefits doubled, they decided to return it to avoid more litigations against them. And what about the other nations where we say they never agree to return their own? So, my dear, I believe that your husband is one of the most clueless, the most wicked president ever in the history of Nigeria. If not, all this money were in the steal, he would have used it and make Nigeria better. Because when your husband was the head of the state, Nigeria has more money. Do you understand now? But how did your husband use the money? Do you understand now? So I don't know if you guys are not even ashamed of the kind bad record where your husband gets. Do you understand now? One man waiting still while he was a president, 27 years after his departure from this life, we are still talking about it. Una no say Nigeria is supposed to even jail him while he's still dead and change his grave for his offenses. In fact, most of una will be his children. Una supposed to go jail because of what una papa do. That should have served as a deterrent for other leaders to know that if they do anything wrong, that if them die, their children will still suffer for what their papa do. Nonsense.